Coming up next on SARA Television, Lindiwe Sebesho. Another member of the panel discussion that took place on day one. Lindiwe Sebesho is here, and you're a talent manager. I mean, you're heavily involved in developing talent inside your role at Barlow World as well. And I understand that you flew back from Russia, came straight from the airport, and rolled right into the SARA conference.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. It's a lot warmer in South Africa than it was in Russia for you as well.
And I'm glad to be back.
Brilliant. Now you took, welcome, and thank you for so doing. You took part in the panel discussion on career pathing, and obviously growing top talent is something that you specialize in. What are the key takeaways that people needed to learn from the panel discussion, in your opinion?
I think it was quite an interesting conversation to have, because there's obviously the view that reward is so specialized that it limits people's growth. But I think from the panel we saw, there's a lot of things that people have done. Yes, they may have started with a specialist focus within the reward space, but I have seen how people have grown into different areas, not only of HR, but also of business. So that is actually quite encouraging.
Brilliant. And it was really cool that you came straight from the airport to us. Obviously, SARA means a lot to you. You're an EXCO member of SARA as well. We really support and admire your support for the association. SARA's growth into the next 21 years, what would you like to see it becoming more of?
I think one of the things that we pride ourselves in is the fact that we have done quite a lot of work around advancing the reward profession. If you look at the number of reward professionals in this room that have, through membership of SARA, learned a lot, advanced their careers, contributing to the growth of the industry as well as the association, it's really very encouraging.
I was amazed this morning at the AGM where dozens of people were being certified in their professions.
Absolutely, and I think that on its own says the profession is now recognized as one that really makes a difference, not only within the SARA space, but also within society at large. And I think all organizations now acknowledge the importance of the profession, and they do look for that specialist knowledge that we know our professional members hold. But I think the next 20 years, I mean, if you look at, for instance, what's happening just from a social change and business change, the environment is really going to transform. And I think the profession itself has to transform in line with that. But maybe it doesn't also have to follow. It has to set trends.
Yes.
So we heard this morning, came in at just the time when we're talking about the AI.
Yes.
And it was quite interesting that the skills of the future are not going to be about doing things in a production line, but it's really going to be about that specialist thought, that thinking, that problem solving, that ability to make sure that you can foresee problems and offer solutions for them. And I think that's where our professionals need to be thinking, from. And I think if we can take that stance and say, we will be the problem solvers, not only of reward issues, but of general people issues, so that we can always have the right capacity from a people perspective to deliver business strategies that change the world.
Superb. And as the conference theme says, the future is limitless.
Absolutely. So I think we are well positioned to contribute to that limitlessness.
A pleasure having you in the studio with us. Thank you so much for joining us.